Over the past few years, we've been quietly waiting for a very specific moment in this property cycle. So property markets move in cycles. Prices rise, peak, and eventually stabilize. Right now, many Australian markets are sitting near historic highs after years of strong growth. For us, this creates opportunity. Selling our property in a strong market allows us to release equity at a premium, and now we have the ability to redeploy that capital where markets are earlier in their property cycle. So firstly, it's important to note we have chosen Malaysia due to foreigners being able to own freehold property and land. It is the only Southeast Asian country that allows this to happen, allows foreigners to buy this. So compared to Bali, that's a leasehold. You're only owing it for a certain amount of time. So in comparison to Australia, Malaysia has experienced much slower property growth in recent years, and in many areas, prices remain slightly lower relative to income and other global cities. So this creates a different kind of opportunity. We'll be buying into a market where the economical cycle has room to grow. Now, global property markets in this sense also matter. It's also important to note that geopolitical tensions, wars, and supply disruptions influence interest rates, currencies, and investment flows around the world. When uncertainty rises, it becomes even more important, in our opinion, to diversify, not just across your assets, but across, we believe, countries. So our strategy is quite simple. We sell selectively in a mature Australian market and reinvest part of that capital into a lower price market in Malaysia, where the entry point is significantly lower with room. Growth. Malaysia also has only a 10% capital gains tax, unlike Australia. So it's important to note different rules, tax regulations, and things like that. We will also be in position once we are in Malaysia to access Singapore gold vaults to store wealth as well. Again, different tax rules to the Perth Mint and Australia, but that's another reel. So yeah, this isn't about abandoning Australia. This is about understanding global cycles, positioning our family ahead of it, and building assets our children can benefit from one day. So sometimes wealth isn't created by working harder. It's created by moving at the right moment.